Right, so I'm just going to go in with this custom tension wrench that I made the other day. It works really nice. I'm going to go left of the pin stack's on the right, tension anti-clockwise, and I'm going to use my sober dimple pick and pick them clockwise. It's really important that it's that way around. Not really hard tension, but it's certainly not really light. I'm going to go in and find the first binder, which is number 2. Bound up tight, that is. Bit of give on the plug. Check number 1 before I move down the stack. Nothing on 1. 2 and a slight little give on the plug. Under 4, 5. I've got the back of the lock. Under 6 is binding. I think I'm just getting that one. Back to the front. 1, 2. Nothing on 3. 4 clicked. Nothing on 5. Still nothing on 6. 1's just popped back down, but I believe that one's picked. 2 is. 3 set. If I get to the bottom of the stack and nothing's setting, then I'll let off the tension. Just let something pop back down, because I've obviously overset something unless one isn't all the way up. I had to click off one and a slight little bit of give that I felt in the tension wrench. So that means something else will be given at the bottom. 4's now binding. That's the puppy. That's it open. So what I'll do is I'll zoom out and I'll get this one gutted. The one. My new pin and tray from IKEA. That's it. So anti-snap protection, loads of anti-drill protection. I've got the passive pins in this for key control, 5 of and 6 pickable pins. All in all, a great lock to pick. Do this the right time, the first time. Spin around. I did treat myself to the hook disassembly kit, but I couldn't get away with using this little gadget in the lock. Normally you'd put it straight down there, then that would keep the driver pins from popping everywhere, but I found if I just use the hollow part of the kit. Someone asked us on Facebook earlier what these bits are for and what they're for. They're a split follower, so in a lock where it hasn't been snapped, you can remove the thumb turn or whatever else from this side, and all you do is you take one of them out, you pop it in and push it along, and then you do the same, pop it in and push it along until it's out. So basically it's just a plug follower, just in loads of sections. But I'll keep an eye on this lock at the minute. So this is sold secure diamond, so it is a high security lock. I'm just going to have to try and get the circlip off without resetting the lock, so more tension wrench in the side of it. I reset the lock earlier when I was trying to do it. be. Set that aside a second. So, let's just see where we're at here. Let's put that over there like that. Lost one of the tiny little pins, I'll put that down for now. That's one of the passive pins. In fact, we will get those out first, if they'll come out nice and easy. Like I say, them ones there are for key control, so if you're using copy keys, you'd have trouble because they've actually got cuts in the keys to match these pins inside the core. And I'll show you once this is open where the actual bind onto if it's the wrong key. It's going to be awkward, isn't it? There's one, so that's 2 of 5. 3, 4, and the last one. 5. So this pin here that's just come out, that's one of the key pins. I'm going to put that one there. 6 key pins all in all. And that one was number, let's just have a look. What would have been number 4, wouldn't it? So we'll put that in stack 4, so 4. So we'll go to number 1. Who wants to play ball? 1 is standard, as was number 4. Some of these are steel pins, which differ from the rest because some of them is actually copper pins. I think it's copper or brass. It's 2, 3, 4, that's 5. Try and keep it the sham. That was 6. So that's the ends of the core. Set that aside. We'll see what's in here. Starting at the front. I'll have number 1 out. Number 1 is standard driver pin. I'll have the spring out at the same time. There is a lost pin. I'll give you a close-up after. I think that's a barrel pin, to be honest, or a modified standard, but I'll have a look in a minute. Driver pin 3 is a spool pin, and a tiny little one at that, and a copper spring. Standard in 4, tiny little thing that is, and the copper spring. 5 is standard, and another copper spring. And we're back in the room. Sorry about that, my camera went off after the 10 minutes. period, but you would have seen us searching for the last pin which got stuck in the chamber, which was the tiny little spool pin there. So in there we have, sorry, that goes in that stuck there. Standard, which is a steel pin, and the other ones are just brass pins. That's a barrel pin, or a modified standard, but I'd say that was more like a barrel pin. And we have a tiny spool pin, standard, both steel. And the last one's, like I says, a spool pin. So these are the copper springs in 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, steel spring in the chamber 6, and these are all passive pins. So these are the pins that would run and get caught up in the groove at the top should the wrong key be put in. The only pins that we need to worry about was the 6 pins which would come up from this angle through the standard slots the same way a normal Euro cylinder would, except the keyway is horizontal, with it being a dimple lock. So yeah, if you've liked this one, please subscribe, like and comment. Your comments are always welcome, and if there's any locks that you would like us to get hold of, to pick and get on camera, then please leave it in the comments box. Thanks for watching, everyone.